Hey, welcome to Speak with Brandon. Here, I will teach you how to speak English fluently like an American using simple, proven methods. If you like this series, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell button so that you don't miss any future uploads. Nonverbal communication plays an important, irreplaceable role in displaying fluency in any language, including English. While verbal communication focuses on the words and grammar used, nonverbal communication adds depth and meaning to the overall message. Nonverbal communication is what makes famous speakers famous. Everyone can read any given text or memorize a paragraph and then recite it, but only a few can supplement what they say well with their body language, and that is what sets them apart from others. Don't worry, I won't be teaching you the nonverbal communication of those of a politician or a stand-up comedian. That's not what you're here for. In the rest of this video, I'll show you some examples of nonverbal communication methods that you too can incorporate in your daily life when using English, and reasons why you should practice them. Number 1. Comprehension and Engagement. Nonverbal cues such as nodding, eye contact, and facial expressions demonstrate that you are actively listening and understanding the conversation. They indicate your engagement and ability to follow along with the speaker's message, which is a key aspect of fluency. This is universal among all languages and shows a level of respect. Nobody likes to talk to an emotionless person who doesn't respond to them, nor is looking at them during the bulk of the conversation. They might as well talk to a brick wall, for example. It is less so of showing how fluent your English is, but more of to show how good you are in communicating as a person. It makes people feel more comfortable and puts people in a good mood talking with you, which in turn has a good impression on your speaking. You might not be very fluent, but you will sure be very good at communicating. Number 2. Confidence and comfort. Nonverbal communication, such as maintaining a relaxed posture, using appropriate hand gestures, and having a confident demeanor, can project a sense of ease and comfort. This can contribute to the perception of fluency, as it shows that you're comfortable expressing yourself in English. This shows that you're not struggling to speak the language at all, and you're able to confidently express yourself, your thoughts, feelings, and opinions without having to fumble around or being anxious. This is how professionals speak, like how a foreign doctor or a lawyer would speak even if they're on an American talk show or an interview. Their body language is as real as their confidence and is stemmed from their professional knowledge and wisdom, not the language, if you know what you're talking about. Pulling this off would not be a very hard thing to do for you. Just practice it enough times and you too will be able to express confidence and comfort through your nonverbal communication. Number 3. Contextual Understanding. Nonverbal communications help convey subtle nuances, emotions, and intentions that words alone may not fully capture. Effective use of nonverbal cues, such as tone of voice, intonation, and body language, enhance the context and meaning of your verbal communication, making it more authentic and fluent. In order to illustrate this, I'll show you an example of how tone can change the meaning of the same short sentence. Good evening. This tone shows happiness. It may be used in a greeting setting. It is often accompanied with body language like wide smiling, an open gesture, and a head nods up. Good evening. This tone shows professionalism. It may be used in a corporate setting. It is often accompanied with body language like proper smiling, a close gesture, and a downward nod. Good evening. This tone shows exhausted, and it may be used by your husband coming home late at night from his tedious work. It is often accompanied with body language like a long sigh, a smile of relief, and a full body relaxation, and in case of a healthy relationship, a follow-up "Hi, honey" at the end. Number 4. Building rapport. Nonverbal signals such as smiling, maintaining appropriate personal space, and using appropriate facial expressions can help build rapport and create a positive atmosphere during conversations. This can contribute to a more natural and fluent exchange as it promotes a sense of connection and understanding between speakers. This is very important to those of you who would like to make more friends, as the mentioned nonverbal cues above come across to show your friendliness instead of being awkward. To be able to connect with people in such a casual and friendly manner would also be a great skill set for salespeople trying to close more sales. Or perhaps you're interviewing someone or providing emotional support to someone. This encourages the other person to share more about themselves, to talk more in depth about their feelings, because of that friendliness and connectivity. It makes you a very comfortable person to be with and talk to for a long period of time. Number 5. Filling in language gaps. Nonverbal cues can also be used strategically to compensate for language gaps or moments of uncertainty. For example, using gestures or facial expressions to convey meaning can aid comprehension and bridge communication gaps, especially when specific words or phrases may be momentarily unavailable. This part allows you to even answer questions or respond to a situation without even speaking a single word in some cases, only using nonverbal means. Don't get me wrong, I'm not telling you to not speak at all, but it's to tell you how powerful nonverbal communication is. Sure, you might not have spoken anything, but responding nonverbally in time appropriately still shows that you easily heard the person and fully understood what he or she wanted to say, which also reflects on your understanding of English. This video is only able to provide you with an introduction of the importance of nonverbal communication in supplementing your spoken English with some quoted examples. Because nonverbal communication can hardly be taught. It feels like a very human and natural thing to do, and hence it's very hard to explain through just words alone. To learn this skill, it is best for you to observe how other people behave when they speak English, or even simpler, reuse the same nonverbal methods you use when you speak in your native language in speaking English. That can make you seem more natural and has a lower learning curve since you already know how to behave nonverbally in your native language. Just remember the first lesson, to have the right mindset, and sooner or later, you will be able to impart your native nonverbal skills to English easily. If you'd like me to do a face review in the future and show real examples of nonverbal communications, do leave a comment down below. Today we learned the importance to supplement our verbal English using nonverbal communication methods, which includes comprehension and engagement, confidence and comfort, contextual understanding, building rapport, and filling in language gaps. Although nonverbal communication is valuable, it should be used to support verbal language skills to display overall fluency. Developing an understanding of both verbal and nonverbal aspects of communication will contribute to your effectiveness and confidence when using English in various social and professional settings. And that is all from me this time. I hope that you enjoyed the video and hopefully learned something useful out of it. If you did, be sure to support me by leaving a like, comment, subscribing to my channel, and ring that bell button so that you don't miss any future uploads. This is Speak with Brandon, checking out.